I'm watching Toyota. The ADR shares listed in the U.S. today popping almost 6%. This is the after hours, not doing after hours. So it's gone good day today in the regular session here. They boosted their guidance here, both sales and revenue and profit guidance here. Really strong numbers here for Toyota, given the fact that its rivals like Ford and GM had pulled their guidance, not doing so hot there. One thing I want to note though is that Toyota has sort of said that they've kept their delivery guidance for their full-year delivery guidance of 11.4 million units, but they're saying that there's a switch there with EVs. 40% less EVs they see sold in 2020, fiscal year 2024, but that number will be compensated by hybrids. They think that hybrid sales are going to be stronger at the end of the year globally, and we're, I guess, again, reflecting the EV sort of not so hot these days. Companies thought that they were going to be selling a lot more EVs than they actually are, and actually hybrids are the ones that are more popular.
And it's interesting, Rick Newman just mentioned this in a column the other day that was up on our website, and it was great point out, just is that move now going to be, is hybrid sort of like the gateway car to get people into EVs, right? And do those become more popular? And when you think hybrid, don't you think Toyota Prius? That's what I think. Wasn't that the initial hybrid, right? Going back for
25 years.
Yeah, Toyota has been well positioned in that market. So it's interesting to think as we talk about, maybe EV demand isn't exactly where it was.
Yeah.
Well, the OG hybrid car company might benefit from that if people want
They
to
never
be able
wanted.
to get
They
both.
never wanted to go EVs.
Wow, interesting. They wanted to stick with their hybrid model.
They were sort of convinced that we do these things well, cheaply, people want them. Why should we go battery?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. I feel like hybrid is the perfect way to get a little bit of the EV benefit while also not having to worry about some of the things that we know consumers are worried about, like infrastructure and pricing, for example. And, the EV slowdown is something we've heard from a lot of these car makers. You wonder how that will play out in 2024 and beyond.
Well, it's funny with Toyota in particular because they were so cautious, and then they had to replace their CEO. Akio Toyoda became the chairman. They brought in the Lexus guy to do EVs, and it turns out Akio-san was right. Maybe we're not ready for EVs just quite yet. It's going to happen, not right now.